Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to our brand new video. So on this video, we are going to simply make a awesome or responsive UI by using Flutter. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. So before moving to the app, I want to simply show you that how your app will look like and how you are going to code along with me. So here you can see this is the onboarding page, and here I have added some of the graphics in the onboarding page, and here you can see that this is a title of this app, which is discover your food. So this is a graphic image and this is the title, and here I have just added a lorem ipsum text, which is a random text. But if you want, you can add some interesting text to make more attracting for the users to use this app. And here you can see a button named next. Now when I tap to this button, we'll directly move to the home page, and here you can see a menu icon, a profile page icon, get your food delivered. So this is a main code of our app that we have simply shown in the home page. And here you can see the all burger, pizza, pasta. So these are the some categories that I have tried to show in this food ordering app, where the user can simply click to this and can choose a specific category of the food item they need to order. Now here just below in the list view, they can simply see the food items like pizza, burger, and here they can see the ingredients and a price of that food item. They can also see top food deals. Here you can see that I have added a curved navigation bar so that when the user will tap, they can simply move to the different pages like a cart page, order page, profile page. Now when I'll tap to this plus button, here I'll directly move to the food detail page, where you can see a name of a food item, which is pizza. And here you can see that the user can simply select a quantity of the food item they need to order, and here the total price will be shown and add to cart button. So these are the all the things that you are going to learn on this app, and this is a food ordering app that will simply make it from the scratch. So now let's move to the code. But before we move forward, I want to introduce you to app crafting. So this is a startup started by me. So if you are looking for the app for your business or resume, we are going to make a budget friendly app for you. You can simply fill this contact form and can send us the requirements to get an awesome app in both Play Store and App Store. You can find the link of the app crafting in the description box. So here you can see the main.dart, and here you will see a debug banner at the top right position. So you can simply remove this debug banner by using debug show check mode banner to false. Now here in the leaf folder, I will simply create a new folder name, which will be simply pages, and inside the pages folder, first I am going to create a onboarding page, or you can say a landing page. So here I will simply create a new file name, which will be simply onboarding.dart. And here first I will simply import the package by using material.dart, and will write a stateful widget, which will be simply onboarding, something like this. Yeah, so once you have given this dart page name, which is onboarding, now we need to simply use the image in the onboarding page, as I've shown you in the starting of this video. So you can see that I have created one folder name, which is images, and inside the images folder I have saved one image. Now when you want to use the image, when you have saved in the any of the assets folder, like I have named images, then you need to simply go to the perspec.ml file and simply call that file name. So here I will simply call my file name, or you can say folder name, which is an images. Now I can simply use the image file that I have saved in the images folder. Yeah, so let's move to the onboarding again here, and we'll write a scaffold, now a body, a container, a child, a column, and a children, something like this. Now here first I'm going to show the image, which is this image. So as you can see that there is some blue lines appears on each widget, though I tell on my each of the course, like I have made 10 to 12 apps before on this channel, and I have already made food delivery app from the scratch. If you can simply found in my channel. Yeah, so in my each series I tell that to simply remove these blue lines by using a two lines in the analysis options.eml file, something like here in on this file. So let me add these two lines in the rules section so that it will automatically remove that blue lines from there. Yeah, so here you can see that I have added these two lines. Now you can simply pause a video, or you can simply write this code over here in the rules section. So once you have done this thing, let's move to the onboarding.dart back again here, and here I need to simply write image.asset, and we'll simply write a image for images folder name, and we'll write image file name, which is simply pan.png. Png. Yeah, now we need to simply pass the color, which will be background color, and we'll pass colors dot white. So let me call this page so that I can show you what all code I am writing here. So I will simply call this page by writing onboarding. So we'll simply write onboarding, and here you can see the image, but I need to simply decrease the image size. So I will simply pass the height. Let's pass the height 300, and let's pass the width 300, and a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, something like this. Now we can simply center this by using a center widget. So we'll simply pass a center widget over here. Yeah, now I need to give some more space from the top, so I will simply use the size box. Let's keep the height up to 90.0, or let's keep it up to 120. Now here, once we have done all this thing, here we need to show the main headline, or you can say the title of this app, which is discover your food, and I will add some random text like lorem ipsum text. But if you want to like add some more text to make your app unique, you can simply do that. So this is the headline that I am using, but you can simply edit in your way if you are thinking that you have any interesting idea to make it more attractive for the users to use this app. Now here I will simply use a text widget, and in the text widget I will simply write discover your food. Yeah, now we can simply pass a style, a text style, a color, which will be colors dot black, a font size, let's keep it 22.0, and we'll simply pass font weight dot bold. Yeah, so this is the text. Now I think so I can increase the font size up to 24, or maybe up to 26. Yeah, now we can provide the space. So we'll write a size box. Let's keep the height up to 30.0. Now here you can see the title of this app, which is discover your food. Now here I can simply add a random text, which is a lorem ipsum text. But as I've told you, if you have any better idea, you can add some interesting thing over here to attract more viewers. Yeah, not viewers, users. Yeah, so here now I need to use a text widget here again, and let me add that text because I don't remember a lorem ipsum text. So yeah, you can see that I have added the text over here, and through the text widget I had simply paste that text in the text widget, and this is the text that I have shown in the app. I've used some padding over here so that it won't like stuck in the left and right side of the screen, and here I've used text align dot center to so that I can simply center the each line that I'm going to show in this text widget. And this is a way you can simply make your app attractive. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, now we can simply show the button over here, which will be next. Yeah, so after this I will do one thing here. To create a customized button over here just below this text, I will use a container. Now in this container I will provide the width, and let's pass a media query. Now you already know the reason why I've used a media query, but if not, let me repeat it again. So media query is something that makes your app highly responsive. So that's why I'm not providing any fixed width over here, because if you provide a fixed width and if you try to check the app in your multiple devices, then there will be a chance that the app will not be as responsive as we expect. So that's why we need to use a media query, spacer, or like expanded widget, flexible widget. So these are the some widgets that can simply make your app highly responsive. Yeah, so this is the way we can use it. So we'll write media query dot of context dot size dot width divide by 2. Now we can use a decoration, a box decoration, and here I'm going to pass a customized color code to this container, or you can say a button. So here I will write 0xff and will write FF73734C. Yeah, so this is the color that I'm going to use. Now here let me pass the text widget where I can simply add the text which will be next. So we'll copy and paste the text. I think so we need to pass a child. Yeah, something like this. Let's remove this text and we'll simply write next over here. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now I need to simply change in the color, which will be white, so that I can see the text. Color will be simply bold. We can increase our font size up to 24, I guess, and we can pass the height up to, let's pass 50, and we can center this. So remove this. Let me show the widgets. We can center it with a center widget. Now we can pass up to 60, and here we can use a border radius, and we'll pass a border radius dot circular. Let's keep it up to 20, I guess. 20 is okay. Now we can use a size box height. Let's keep the height 130, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, so here you can see a next button. If you want, you can also provide like something to make it more like a button like thing, like in elevation form. So you can use a material widget. So you can simply wrap up with a widget name material, and we can simply pass the elevation up to 3.0, and we can pass a border radius to the material widget 2. Yeah, so here it is, and now it's look like a button, and the user can simply click to this button and directly land to the home page. Yeah, so this is our onboarding page is done. So this is how we can simply make a onboarding page by just using a graphic design, a title, some attractive text to make this more interesting, and a button just like next, or if you want to show the get started button, you can also do that. Yeah, so if you haven't hit that like button till now, then I have a small request from you all. Please show your support by hitting that like button, and let's be a part of this channel by hitting that subscribe button too, because I have noticed that while many of the viewers are loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So show your support by hitting that subscribe button, because like and button is totally free. Yeah, so now let's move to the pages folder, and we'll simply create our main page of this app, which is home page. So we'll write home.dart, and here we'll simply import the package by using material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, which will be simply home, something like this. Now here we can simply write a scaffold widget, a body, container, a child, a column, and a children. Yeah, so this is the thing that we need to usually add in all the Dart files. Now once we have done all this thing, first thing I'm going to show over here is a menu button. So let's add that button first. So I will simply use the icon and will write icons dot menu. Yeah, so this is the button, as you can see here. So once you write icon, it will simply show the icon here. So let's move to the home page by using home file name, and here you can see the button, but to show the button we need to add a margin to the container. So we'll write edge insert dot only from the top. Let's pass the margin up to 50, and let's pass from the left up to 20, and we can increase a size of an icon by using size 35.0. So here you can see the menu icon. Now once you have shown this menu icon, I can simply show the text like get your food delivered. So this is that main text that I want to show here in the home page. So rather than copying the text widget here again, I will copy this text widget and will simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now we can simply write get your food. Now we can simply change it to the black color so that I can see the text, and we'll simply write W500. So here you can see the text. Now I need to bring the icon over here, so we'll simply write cross axis alignment dot start. We can pass a size box, I mean the height between these two widgets, which will be 40.0. yeah, or let's keep it 30, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, now you can use a text widget here again, and we'll show the text name delivered. So we'll write delivered. Yeah, and we can make it bold, so we'll write bold, and we can also increase a font size up to 30. Yeah, or let's keep it 26 and 30, I guess it's okay, or make it 30. It's up to your choice, like how you want to simply make your design and thing. Yeah, and 30. Yeah, so here it is, and here we can see the icon and the main text for our app. Now once we have done this thing, here I want to show the, you can say, a profile icon. Rather than icon, I'm thinking that let's show the user image over here, so that when the user will tap to his image, they will directly move to the profile page. So that will also indicate like this image will navigate them to a profile page. Yeah, so because 99% of the users who are using the app are smart, so they know that when they will tap to this image, they will directly redirect to a profile page. Yeah, so let's show the user image over here. So I don't have any user image in the images folder, so let me paste some random image. So I've added one random image, which is a boy image. Now I want to show the image over here, so I need to wrap up the icon with a row widget, and we'll simply use image.asset, and we'll use images folder, which is our images folder. Yeah, now boy.jpg, and now we need to provide the height, which is 50, and let's keep the width 50 and the fit boxfit.cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image. Now I need to bring something over here, so what we need to do, main axis alignment dot space between, and we can provide the space from the right position to, let's keep it up to 20. We can provide the border radius, so we need to wrap up with a clip react widget, and here we need to use a border radius dot circular, let's keep it 30. Yeah, so here you can see the image of the user, text. I think so there is lots of space between this icon and the text, I guess. Let's keep it up to 20. Yeah, now here once we have done this things, I need to show like a categories over here, a list of categories, you can say. So like all, burger, pizza, or let me remind some more food items, burger, pizza, all, and what should we keep, pasta. Let's keep pasta, burger, pizza, all. So this is the 4 categories that I can keep. Now if you have any more idea like anything, you can simply keep on adding on these categories. So let's do this. So here we need to use a list view, because I need to simply show the thing in the horizontal direction. So I will use a list view, and here we need to use a children, and in the children I need to first show the container. Now in this container I need to show the child, our text. Our first text will be all, so we'll write all over here. Now we need to use a style, a text style. Color will be simply colors dot white, and a font size 20.0 or 18.0. Let's keep it 80.0 and font weight dot bold. Now there is one more way to show the list view, like you can use a list view dot builder, because I have used many times list view builder to show the list, because it will be more easy for the viewers to use a list view, but that is something which come in advanced Flutter, like advanced coding, or you can say. So in that we need to use simply a list view dot builder. We need to have a knowledge about how to use the list and how to simply pass a data and show the data using a different stateless widget. So I think so that will be a simply like a complex thing if you are making this food delivery app for the first time. So in this app I'm trying to simply make it simple, so that the beginners who want to simply use this, like learn a Flutter coding, they can simply code along with me. They don't need to simply do advanced coding and all. So that's why I'm keeping this list view as simple as I can. So if you think that there is much more way to write a list view, I know you are correct, but the reason I'm writing in this way is because so that the each beginner who are learning the Flutter for the first time, they don't face any problem to write a code. I think so that's much clear. Yeah, so here we need to use a decoration, a box decoration, and here I need to use a color. So I'm going to use the same color that we have used for the next button, because this is our app main color, you can see that. Yeah, so we'll copy this color. This color gone, yeah, here it is. So we'll copy this color and we'll simply paste it something over here. So there will be some bug, I know that there is a render box error thing. Now let me explain you what is render box error and how you can simply fix that. So a list view is something that needs like how much space I should use in the app. So if you use the list view something like this, then it will simply show the render box error. And this error is that I don't know how much space I should use in your app to show the list. So that's why this error you are facing. So to fix this error, just wrap up with list view with a container and tell him that this is the specific space and you can use that much space. So that's why I will pass the height up to 50, or I think so 50 will be too less. Let's keep it 120. Yeah, and because we need to pass in the horizontal direction, so I will simply pass a scroll direction axis dot horizontal, something like this. And now here you can see that, and let's keep it 50. I guess it will be okay for the list view to use that much space. Yeah, so think like a list view is a good children. He want that the instructor to instruct him how much space he should take, and instructor can simply tell them use the this much height, and the list view will use that much height. So this is a good boy thing. Yeah, so think that a list view is a good boy thing. So here we have wrote a container and we'll simply pass a width, and we'll pass a width to this container. Let's keep it up to 80. Yeah, and now we can simply center this by using a center widget, and here you can see the alt text category, you can see. Now we can simply pass the height, like size box height 40.0, something like this. 40 will be too much, let's keep it 20. It is okay. Yeah, now let's keep it up to 40. I think so 40 it is okay. Yeah, now we can provide a border radius, and the border radius will be circular, and let's keep it up to 20. So here you can see that, but if you want to show that the category that have been selected something like this, then you can show that. And the other categories that have not been selected, we will simply show that in the elevation form, like in the elevated form, so that it will be like in more highlighted category. Let me show you how I'll do that. But in the other categories, I'm going to show the image with a name of that category, right? Like burger, then I want to simply show some icon related to the burger. Same for the pizza and pasta, right? So that's why let me add some images in the images folder so that I can use them, right? Yeah, so here you can see that I have added burger image, a pizza image and a pasta image. But there is one more thing, that in the pasta I have got this image for the pasta, like it is an icon of an pasta. I don't know how it is pasta and how this pasta look. I didn't eat a pasta like this before. So if you ate this type of pasta, then it's good, then we can use that. I don't know what type of pasta that was. Yeah, so let's move, and here we can use a container here again. And in the container, now I think so we need a container with a color which will be colors dot white. Yeah, let's keep the height as it is. Now we need to use a image and the text widget both together. So let's remove the center widget from here, and here we need to simply wrap up with a row widget. And in the row widget I will use image, and we'll use image dot asset, asset. Yeah, and here we need to write a images folder name and a image file name, which is burger dot png, and we can simply pass the height. Let's keep the height 30, width will be also 30, and a fit box fit dot cover. So let me write burger over here, not burger, burger. So we'll write burger. Yeah, change the color to black, something like this. So here you can see the text name burger. I think so. Let's remove this width. We don't need a necessary width over here. We can use a size box, and we'll pass a width over here which will be 30.0, and we can provide the width over here too. Let's keep it 10. It's okay, I guess. 22 is okay. Yeah, W500 burger for burger. Yeah, this is burger. Now we can use like a material widget. So what we need to do, we need to wrap up with a material widget. We need to pass the elevation 3.0. So here it is. Now we need to wrap up with again with a container so that I can provide some padding agent set dot all. Let's keep it 10. So after providing the padding, you can see that the container size decreased because there is a fixed, because as you know list views are like a good student, he know how much space he need to use. So I need to tell him that let's use more height, something like this, or let's keep it up to 80. 80 is okay, I guess. Yeah, but all didn't look good, so we need to provide the height to all up to 60. No, because we have already provided the height to the list view, so that's why it won't change from here. So that's why we need to use a margin edge inset dot only. From the top we can pass up to 30.0. 30 I guess will be too much. Let's pass from the bottom to 0. Yeah, so this way we can decrease our size. 20 and 20. Yeah, so now it's good, I guess. Now we can provide this over here. We can provide a width up to like 150. and let's keep it up to 200 or 180, and we can center this by using main axis alignment dot center. So this is burgir, and here now we can provide a border radius. So we'll write border radius. So where we have provided, we need to provide something over here. Yeah, so here you can see the burgir. Let's keep it up to 10. Yeah. So this will simply show that the non-selected categories. Now let me add two more categories for pasta and pizza. So we'll copy this container, we'll paste it over here, we'll write pasta, and here is pasta, and we'll write pasta. Yeah, so this is pasta, this is burger. Now you can see that it's simply cut from the right side, which won't look good. So let me remove this from the right position, and here I can simply wrap up with a padding widget, and we'll write edge inset dot only from the right. Let's pass 20.0. Yeah, now it's okay, I guess. Yeah, now it's look good. Ten will be okay, because so here let's show a pizza and a pizza. Yeah, so here it is. Now the category we can add over here, which is pasta and a pasta. So here you can see all the categories that we have shown in the app. Now if you want to add some more categories in the app, you can simply keep on adding the categories here in the list view, something like this. So here it is done. Now I'm going to show, like, if the user have selected all categories, then the all food categories over here. So I have added some more images over here, which is like some pizza, burger. So let me rename this to burger. Yeah, so I think so the name will be same. So let rename this to burger1.jpg. Yeah, so here it is done. Now here I need to simply create a container widget, and in this container widget I will simply use a child, a column, and a children. Now in this children I need to use image.asset, and will use images folder here again, and in this images folder I need to simply write a image file name, which is pizza1.jpg. Let's move, and here you can see the image, but the image use a width of the screen, but I will simply pass the height and width. Let's keep the height up to 120, and let's pass the width up to 120, and we'll simply pass the fit, which will be simply boxfit.cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but let's pass the space from the top. So we'll pass the space height, let's pass 20.0, something like this. Now I think so we need to increase width and the height also, because we can't see the item clearly. Yeah, something like this. I think so it is okay, I guess. Now we need to simply wrap up with a clip react widget. So we'll wrap up with a widget which will be simply clip react, and now we can simply provide the border radius to this image. So we'll use a border radius circular. Let's pass it 10, or let's pass it 20. I think so 20 will look good. Now here you can see the first item, but let's add the more detail. This is just like just a image. So here we'll pass a decoration, a box decoration, and here I'm going to pass the color, which will be simply colors.white. Yeah, now here once we have done all this thing, we need to simply pass a text widget. So why to write the text widget here again? So we'll copy it from here and we'll paste it, and we'll simply pass a food name which is pizza, something like this. Now you can see the text, but we'll use a cross, and we'll use a cross axis alignment dot start, and we can use a space too, like between this image and the text widget. So for that I need to use a size box, and let's pass the height 20.0, and also make this text to bold form, so we'll use dot bold, something like this. Now here, once we have done all this thing, we can use a text widget here again, so that we can show that what all ingredients present on this pizza or any of the food item. Yeah, so we'll copy the text widget here again, we'll paste it something over here, and here we'll use like cheese, and what should I add? What is more on the pizza? Let's pass tomato. I think so tomato is there in pizza. I don't like pizza, so I don't eat too much pizza, so I don't know what should I write in the ingredients. So let me think about it. Let's pass like bread. Yeah, bread. Yeah, and we'll simply pass W500, and we'll simply make it up to 18, something like this. Now we can show the price, so we'll copy the text widget from here again, and we'll paste it something over here, and now we are going to pass the price that we want to show, and we'll simply pass the price up to 50, and let's increase a font size up to 24. Yeah, here I guess it's okay. We can pass size box height 5.0. We'll use a row, and in the row first I'm going to show the reason for using the row widget, because here you can see the text. Now I want to simply show the button, like a plus button, so that the user can simply add this food item in their cart. So to do that I need to simply use a container. Now the decoration, a box decoration. Now in the box decoration I need to simply use the color. So the color that I'm going to use over here will be the color that we have passed in the all section. So yeah, so this is the color, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And now here I will simply use a child, and in the child I am going to show the icon, which will be icons dot add, and the color of an icon will be simply white, so we'll write colors dot white. So this is the icon. Now I need to bring the icon something over here, so we'll use main axis alignment dot space between. Nah, it's too much space, I don't need this much space. I think so this is happening because we didn't wrap up the container with a list view widget. So we need to simply wrap up the container with a widget which will be a list. I think so, rather than wrapping it like this, let's wrap up to a children widget first, and we'll rename the column to list view. Yeah, something like this. So here I'm making this app like a basic UI, or you can say advanced UI, because we are trying to use a lots of thing in this food delivery app. But if you want to simply make this app from the scratch with all the backend and everything, you can simply follow our food delivery app series, because I have already made food delivery app and e-commerce app, or like 10 to 12 apps before on this channel. So I will simply paste a playlist link in the comment box. You can simply tap to that link and can follow a complete like a series, a different type of series, and you can add some more apps to your resume. Yeah, so let's move, and here we'll use a scroll direction, and we'll simply pass axis dot horizontal. Now as I've told you that list view is like a good student, so we need to simply tell them how much space he need to use. Yeah, so we need to pass an container, and we'll simply pass the height. Let pass the height up to 300. Yeah, now you can see this. Now we can use, I think so we can now use space between will not work because it is a list view. So that's why I need to use like a size box, and we can use a width like this 50.0, or let's keep it up to 90. Yeah, now here it is. And if you want to provide some more padding, you can simply increase the padding of a container up to 5. And now we can use a border radius, which will be a border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 10. Yeah, so this is the button. Now we need to provide a same border radius to this complete container. So we'll simply use a border radius here again, and we'll use the border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 10. And now we can also use the elevation so that I can see this container clearly, because I can't see this container clearly. Yeah, so we'll wrap up with widget, we'll pass material, we'll pass the elevation 3.0, and now we can use the border radius here again. So let's pass it something over here, and now we can use a padding, which will be padding agent set dot all. Let's pass up to 10. Yeah, and we need to pass some more height, or let's keep it up to, I think so, 350 or 320, I guess. Now you can also use a media query in the height. It's not a necessary thing to pass a fixed height over here. Yeah, now we can simply pass some more radius. I think so 10 is not look good, so 20 it is okay, I guess. Yeah, so here it is, and here I have shown the first item. Now let me add some more items over here. So we'll copy this material widget here again, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And now we can use something like a margin, because it's simply stuck from down. So if we are making the app, make in that way that it looks really good and it can engage a user, yeah, who is using the app. Yeah, so we'll use a margin from the bottom, and we'll pass up to 40.0. 40 will be too much, so let's pass up to 10. 10 is okay, I guess. From the left, if you want, you can pass, but I will pass from the right, and let's pass from the right, which will be 20.0, something like this. And it's good, I guess. We can pass size box width 10.0. Yeah, it's okay. Now once we have shown the pizza, now we can simply show the second item, which is a burger. So we'll write burger, and we'll write burger1.jpg. So this is our second food item, and we'll simply rename the text to burger. And here we need to use like ingredients that this burger has. So let's pass, I think so the burger has tomato, so I'm writing tomato. And here I can simply write, like, what should I write? Let's write cheese. Yeah, cheese. So cheese and tomato. And here we can increase the price up to $80. And here we can again wrap up with a container widget. We can use a margin agent set dot only. From the bottom, let's pass 10.0. Yeah, so here it is, and here you can see the second item. Now if you want, you can add some more items over here to simply make a complete all category. As if you want, you can add a backend also. And if you want me to add a backend on this food delivery app, please let me know in the comment box, and let's keep the like aim of this video of 1k likes. And if you complete that like, I will definitely add the backend to this app from the scratch. Yeah, so let's hit that like button, and let's complete the aim of 1k likes. Now here it is done. Now let's move. So now I'm going to show the top food deals just below these categories. So to show that, first I need to create a headline of this page. So first close this list view from where? From here, I guess. Yeah, we'll close this list view. Now we need to copy the text widget here again, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And here I will rename the text to top food deals. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now we can simply make it in the bold form, and we can increase up to 25, or let's keep it 23, I guess. Now we can use a size box, and let's keep the height up to 20.0. Yeah, it's okay. Now we can use some food items to show over here. Padding against a dot 0. Yeah, so there was not any, like, if there is like unknown space in the list view, you can use like padding edge insert dot 0, because there is a default padding that list view gives, so you can use that. Now here, to show the food items, I will do one thing. I'll copy this container here again with a list of food items, and we'll copy and we'll paste it something over here again, and here you can see the items. Now let me pass the single child scroll view so that the user can simply scroll the screen and you won't face this error. So I will simply do one thing. We'll simply wrap up the container with a single child scroll view. Yeah, so here you can see the error has been gone, and now we can see the all categories, food items and a top food deals. So these are the two things. I think so there is lot of space from the left position, or let's keep it 20. Yeah, now it's okay, I guess. Yeah, so if you want, you can change a food items over here. This is, as I've told you, I'm making just for the UI. I will teach you how to make a good design and how to simply use a widgets in this Flutter app. Now let's move ahead, and here I'm going to show the bottom navigation. So through the bottom navigation, I will simply show the home page, and I think so we can show the, I think so let's pass a booking page, a profile page, and if you want, you can show also a cart page. So these are the four things that you can simply show. Yeah, so let's move to the perf dev, because we need to simply copy one package name, which is curve bottom navigation bar. So as I have told you, we'll move to the curve navigation bar, and we'll need to copy the package. So let's move to the perf dev, and here I will simply search curved navigation bar. Yeah, and here this is the package that we are going to use. Now we need to copy this package, and we'll simply copy this package and we'll simply use it perspec YAML file so that I can use this package. Yeah, now this curve navigation bar is something like an animated form navigation bar that you can simply use, like it looks really good. So I usually would curve navigation bar in most of the apps. Now here, as I've told you, the pages that we are going to assign in the curve navigation bar is that. So the first one is home. Now the second, I'm thinking that to keep a cart, so I will simply write cart dot dart, and will simply import the package by using material dot dart, and will write a stateful widget name, which will be simply a cart. Yeah, so this is the thing. Now this is the second page. Now I need a third page. Let's keep like a booking page. So you'll write booking dot dart, and will again import the package by using material dot dart, and will write a stateful widget name, which will be simply a booking. Yeah, so here it is. Now the fourth page will be a profile page. So we'll write profile dot dart, and we'll again import the package by using material dot dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, which will be a profile. Yeah, so these are the four pages. Now let's code for the bottom name. So let's also create a page for the bottom name. So we'll write bottom name dot dart, and we'll import the package by using material dot dart and a stateful widget name, which will be a bottom name, something like this. Now let's move with a bottom name. So here first I'm going to use the int current tab index. Now the int current tab index will help us to simply keep a track of like which image, sorry, I'm telling the image, which icon that the user have selected so it will simply navigate the user to that page. So for an example, if the user have clicked to the cart icon, then the app will simply navigate the user to the cart page. So the current tab index will simply keep a count of like which page that the user is selecting, right? I hope that is clear. Now we'll use a list, and we'll use a list, and in this list like widget, which will be in the form of widget, and here we are going to store all the pages that we have created. A widget here again, and a current page. Now the current page, as I've told you, the word says it will simply store like which page we want to show. Now let's call all the page one by one. Yeah, so I've written all the pages that we want to show. Now let's store the pages in the pages list that I've created. So for that I need to use a init state, and in this init state I will simply call the page one by one. Which is an booking, and a profile, which will be a profile, yeah, and the cart, which will be the cart, something like this. So here it is done, and let's store all the thing in the pages list that I've created. So for that I need to use a home, the first one. The second I'm going to show, let's show the cart first, then a booking. So we'll use a cart, booking, then a profile. So here it is done, and now I need to simply store a current page. So for the default I'm going to show the home page in the current page. Yeah, now let's move and write a code to show the navigation bar. So here I'm going to write a scaffold and a bottom navigation bar, and here I'm going to use a curve navigation bar, which will be a curve navigation bar. And in the, I think so, let's pass the items first, then I'm going to add a color, height and all. So first the icon will be simply like icon, and we'll simply pass icons dot home outlined, and let's pass the color of this icon, which is colors.white. Let's pass the shopping cart also, so we'll use icon and I think so, yeah, it's okay. We can pass the icon, and the icons will be icons dot and a shopping cart, shopping bag it's showing, no, not shopping bag, it is a cart. So what is that icon? Yeah, here it is, shopping cart. Now the color will simply pass colors dot white, and the third icon will be icons dot shopping bag, and we'll also pass the color, which will be colors dot white, and let's pass the outline, same for here, outline, and the fourth one will be the profile. So we'll use the icons dot profile, and we can simply, not a profile, sorry, a person outline. Yeah, so these are the some icons that I'm going to use in the app to show the bottom navigation bar. Now let's pass the main thing, the function over here. So first I'm going to pass the height, like how much height I want to show for this curved navigation bar. The background, wait a second, the background color, and we'll simply pass the background color, colors.white, and the color will be simply colors.black. I hope that I'm writing the correct color over here. I will see that once we run all this thing. Now we can simply pass the animation duration. So we'll pass the animation duration. Now the animation duration is something. So for an example, when the user will tap to the home page and they simply tap to the second option or icon, then how much time it should take from home icon to shift to the another icon. So this is the animation duration, and you can simply pass the duration up to like a milliseconds, and we'll pass a milliseconds 500. Yeah, now in the on tab, here in the on tab we'll simply pass the index, and here I'm going to simply show the index that I've told you. The use of current tab index is here, so we'll use the in tab index something like this. So once you have wrote all this thing, the main command that we need to add is a body. So the body, through the body we'll simply keep the track of like to show the pages. So for that I need to write a body, and we'll write a pages and a current tab index. So our bottom navigation is done, and let's call this so that I can show you what all code we have written over there. So bottom nav, yeah. So here you can see the bottom navigation and how we can simply navigate to a different pages by using a bottom navigation. Now if you think that the size of an icon is really small, you can simply increase the icon from the bottom nav to, yeah. So we can simply pass the size up to 30.0, and we can pass the same size in each of the cases. If you want, you can do that. Yeah, so here you can simply increase the icon size and you can simply navigate to a different pages. So our bottom navigation is also done. Now let's move with a main thing, which is to show the food in detail so that the user can simply order them. So we'll move to the pages folder and we'll simply create a new file name, which will be let's keep the file name food detail, and we'll write food detail dart, and we'll simply import the package by using material.dart. Yeah, now we'll write a stateful widget, and we'll simply pass the page name, which will be a food detail. Yeah, now we need to simply write a scaffold, a body, a container, a child, and a column, and a children, something like this. Now here I'm going to show the first food item, not in the home page. I will show you how, where I thinking to show that. So first I need to use a row, a children, and the icon, and the icon will be icons dot back arrow. So we'll write arrow back new iOS rounded. The color will be simply colors dot black. So let's navigate to the page so that I can show you what all code I'm writing over here. But before moving to this page, if you haven't hit that subscribe button till now, so let's hit that subscribe button and be the part of this awesome Flutter family, because this is just like we have created 10 to 12 apps in this channel, but I'm going to bring some more awesome series on this channel. And if you want to learn a Python, the Python series is also ongoing. So I have already uploaded like 2 to 3 parts of an Python, so you can still also learn more about a Python. So this is the one of the most interesting channel on the YouTube, where you can simply learn different type of codings and can also make the app from the scratch. So hit that subscribe button, because I'm noticing that many of the viewers loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Now let's move forward, and here you can see the back arrow. Now you can't see, but let's pass the margin. So we'll use the margin as insert dot only from the top 50.0. Now If you want, you can increase a size of an icon up to 30.0, and you can do from the left, and we'll pass the left from 20.0. So here you can see the now icon. Now we need to simply wrap the icon with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method I need to simply pass navigator dot pop context, something like this. Now once you have written all this thing, as I've told you, I need to simply show the image over here. Now to show the image, I will simply use image.asset and the images folder name. And now I need to write let's show a burger, I guess, dot jpg. The height is too much, maybe 50. Let's give the width 50. Let me add some another thing, or let's pass like burger dot png. Png will look good, I guess. This is a cartoon image, but if you want, you can show this also, like 180 and up to 180, and it will be simply a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so this is the image. Now we can simply bring the back arrow over here. So to do that, we need to simply use a cross. No, I don't think so. We need a cross. Why I pasted in a row widget? Sorry for that. I need to paste it outside a row widget. So here you can see the icon or image, you can say that. So cartoon image doesn't look good, so let me find some another image that I can show over here. So now you will see that how this food detail page has been completely done. But sorry for that, I don't know, I was recording a video, but in my device there is some storage problem. Though this is a Apple product, but still we face a problem, like the recording automatically stops when I was recording this food detail page. But I will fix that problem, no worries about that. But let me explain you what all code I have written in this food detail page. So here you can see that I have added one image. So this is the image that I am getting from the image folder, which is this pizza image. And here you can see that I have shown the food name. So this is how I have used a row widget. Now the reason for using the row widget is because first, as I have told you, I have shown the food name, which is pizza, by using a text widget. And now here you can see that the user can simply increase or decrease the quantity of the food item they want to order. So to handle that, I have used an container. Yeah, so through this container I can simply like handle the like the amount of the quantity the user need to select to order and food, right? So that's why you will see this container over here. Now in the lorem ipsum text, so for an example, if the admin wants to add the food detail they want to simply show over here, they can simply do that by adding this detail about a food. Yeah, so this is how I have done through the text widget, and here I've shown a lorem ipsum text. Now this is the main part. As you can see, it looks really good by this color and this design. And here you can see the total price, like a total price of this food item after selecting the quantity. So this had been shown over here with a add to cart button. So this add to cart button will simply allow the user to add this food item in their cart. So this is how I have just made this detail page. There's nothing complex, just the use of a different widgets and how you want to simply design the app. Yeah, so this is easy. So don't think that it is complex or something, but still you are facing a problem to write all this code, and you think that once you get a code you can simply code easily. Then I will simply paste a code link, so then you can simply get a source code from the description box. I will simply provide the link over there. Now this is how we can simply make a unique and a attractive design for any app by using just a simple widgets. As you can see that I have tried my best to make it easy for the viewers who are learning the Flutter for the first time. So that's why I've tried my best to like simple simply use widgets and make the app as beautiful as I can. So here, when you will move to the bottom nave, you can see that this is how our home page looks, and here you can see the different categories of food items, top food deals, etc., with a following like a navigation bar, like a profile icon, a shopping cart icon, a shopping bag icon, a home icon. So so this is it from this video, where I have teach you how to make a simple and attractive design by just using a simple widgets. So if you are looking for an app with a complete backend like a food delivery app, as I've told you, I've already made a food delivery app before on this channel. So you can simply follow that. I will paste the link in the comment box. So by tapping to that, you can follow all the 10 to 12 apps that I have made before on this channel, so that you can add some more apps to your resume, right? So show your support by hitting that like button, and let's aim the like aim of this video of 1k likes. And if we achieve 1k likes, I will definitely going to add the backend to this app. Yeah. So now let's move and we'll develop this grocery app from the scratch. So first I'm going to make the landing page for our grocery app. So we'll move to the leaf folder and we'll create a new file, or you can say we can create a new folder name pages, and inside the pages folder I will create a new file name which will be landing.dart. Now in this dart file, first I will import the package by using material.dart, and will write a stateful widget name landing. Now on this landing page, I'm going to write a scaffold. Now body, container, child, column, children. Now I need to first show the image in the landing page, but before that, here you can see that there is a debug so check banner. Now you can remove this debug so check banner by simply moving to the main.dart file. You can simply write debug so check mode banner to false, and by simply passing it false, you can simply remove this banner from the top right position, as you can see here. Now in the landing.dart page, I need to simply pass an image that I have saved in the images folder. So here is this image that I am going to use in my landing page. But one more thing I want to suggest you, that if you are using the image, then please go to the perspec.ml file first, and please call that folder name so that you can get all the images from that respective folder. So my folder name is images, so I am passing images folder name where I have stored that image. Now I'll simply get this image. Now I'll move to the landing.dart page again and will write image.asset. Now we'll pass images, which is our folder name, and a image file name. Now make sure that when you are passing a file name, it should be exact what is here you have saved in the images folder or any other folder. So our image file name's landing page, so I will simply write landing page.png. Yeah. Now I need to call this landing.dart page in my main.dart, so that I can show you what all code I am writing there. So I will simply call this landing page. Now here you can see the image. Now you can simply pass a space from the top by simply using a padding. You can pass padding edge insert dot only from the top. You can simply pass maybe 40.0 or up to you can pass 70.0. Now if you also want to provide the padding from left and right, you can also do that by simply passing the padding from left and right. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but yeah, here it's look good, but I think so rather than passing from right, we can just pass from the left. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply pass a background color white, so that it can simply match this image color. So I will pass background color and will pass colors.white. Yeah. Now I need to pass a text name order your favorite fruits over here. So I will simply pass a text again. Now I will write order your favorite favorites, fruits. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now we can simply pass a style by using a text style. Now text style, color, colors dot black, font size up to maybe 30.0, and font weight dot bold. The main goal why I'm creating this grocery app is because I want that the viewer who are learning the code for the first time, they can simply follow along with me and can code with me and can get to know each widgets that I'm going to use in this Flutter app. But so that's why I'm not going to use any extra state management to make this project complex. So I'm using a very simple state management which is known as by using a widgets and the classes. Let's move, and I need to move this text over here. So I will simply pass a slash n which will help me to change the line, something like this. Now I want to move this text to the left side, so I will simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, so if you want, you can also increase the font size maybe up to 34. Yeah, now I need to also pass one text just below this text which will be eat fresh fruits and try to be healthy. Yeah, so we'll paste it over here and we'll write eat fresh fruits and try to be healthy. Yeah, now we can decrease the font size up to 20.0. I can also change the font color maybe up to 38, or we can do font weight dot w 500. Yeah, something like this. So we can decrease the font size up to 18. Yeah, now we can, I'm setting the color according to like what it really look good. But if you have any other choice, or if you want to use a color according to your wish, you can simply change the color and can give a different font color and the styling to your Flutter app. Now I can simply pass the size box and we can pass the height up to 5.0. Yeah, maybe we can pass up to 10. Yeah, now after this we can do one thing, like we can give some more padding from the top maybe up to 120, or you can pass up to 100, and we can also pass the size box between the image and the text so that I can give some spacing. So I will write size box height 30.0. Yeah, and we can also pass the spacing over here, something like this. Maybe 10 will be good. Look, yeah. Now after this I need to pass a button name next that will simply take me to the home page. Or if you want to add any authentication like Google or email authentication, you can simply move the user to the sign up page. But for now, I will move the user to the home page. So I will simply create a button. So I will first write a container. Now I will pass a child. Now we'll pass a text widget again. Now in this text widget, I'm copying this text widget and will paste it over here, something like this. Now in this text widget, I'm going to pass a text name as I've told you next. Now we can pass decoration, box decoration, and through the box decoration, I can simply pass a color to this container. So I'm going to use a random color code. So I will write color 0xFF FFCC3F. So this is a color code and it is something like an yellow shade. Now I can simply pass up to W500. Yeah, now we can also decrease the font size up to 20, will be too small, maybe 25. Yeah, now I want to also show the forward arrow. Now, so to show that, I need to simply wrap up with a row widget, and in this row widget I can simply pass an icon which will be icons dot forward iOS forward, wait a second, arrow, yeah, is backward. So here we are going to use this button. Now we can pass a size box so that I can give some space. Now we can pass a width up to 20.0. Yeah, something like this. Now after this, I need to move this button to the right side. So I will simply wrap up with a row widget, and we can simply pass main axis alignment dot end. And here you can see that by just passing the row, I can simply move the button, or you can say a container, to the right side of the screen. Now after this, I need to pass some padding so that it looks good. Now I pass the padding up to 20 from the left. Maybe we can do up to 30, and we can pass the padding from the top or tab. Now from the bottom will be 10.0. Yeah, we can also pass a padding from the right. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can provide the border radius from the top left and bottom left. So we can simply pass a border radius which will be border radius dot only from the top left, which will be radius dot circular up to 20, and from the top right, which will be radius dot circular up to 20. Not from the top right, sorry, from the bottom left. So I need to pass the radius from bottom left, and which will be up to 20. So here it is. Maybe we can do up to 10. Yeah. So here you can see the next button. Now if you want, you can manage the padding and the font size. No, 20 is too much. Maybe up to we can do 15. Yeah. Now we can give some space between this text and the container. So I need to simply pass a size box up to height, which will be 40.0. Maybe we can do up to 90.0. Yeah. So here you can see the next text, and our landing page is done. Now let's move, and we'll move to the pages folder again, and we'll create a new file name which will be home.dart. And inside the home.dart, we'll first again import the package by using material.dart. Now we'll write a stateful widget name which will be who. Yeah. So here it is. Now we can pass a scaffold. Now in the scaffold, we can simply pass a body, container, child, column, children. Yeah. So here it is. Now in this home page, first I need to create a row. So I will create a row. Children will again write a text widget. Now I will simply pass an text name, hey Alex, and Alex is an username. So we can simply change the username by adding authentication in this grocery app. Now we can pass a style, text style. Now we can pass a color, which will be colors.black. Now font size 20.0 and font weight .bold. Now one more thing I want to tell you that, so this is a grocery app, but if you want to make a e-commerce app, or you can say a food delivery app or anything, so one thing I want to say you that this is a grocery app, but if you want to make a food delivery app or e-commerce app, you can simply follow the series, because I have made this two app series, and other apps like barber app, chat app, news app, wallpaper app. So almost I think so we have covered 9 to 10 apps on this channel. So every app we have made from the scratch, and until we have added a complete backend to that app. So you can follow that series, because by following that series you can get to know lots of things regarding the Flutter and Firebase. And we have also implemented some of the API and payment gateways. So in short, I want to show you that you can, if you are in the beginner level of an Flutter, by following that 9 to 10 projects, I can assure you that you can get to know lots of things regarding the Flutter. Now let's move with our app. So here I have wrote a username, but let's call the home dart file so that I can simply show you what all code I'm writing the home.dart page. So here it is a home page. Now here you can see the hey Alex text, but we need to pass and padding again. So I will simply move to the container. We can pass a padding edge in set dot only, from the top 40.0, from the left 20.0. Now you can also increase the font size. So we can simply increase the font size up to 24. Now we can also pass some more padding so that we can simply see this text clearly. Now here it is. Now after this, I need to show the user picture over here. So I will simply copy the random user picture and will paste it in images folder. So give me a few seconds. So I have pasted a random boy image in the images folder. So now I'll show this image by again using image.asset, and we'll call images. Now we'll call this boy.jpg. Yeah. So here you can see the image, but we need to pass an height and width to the image. So I will simply pass the height up to 40, width 40, and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but you can also increase the size of an image so that you can see it clearly. Yeah, now there should be a maximum space between this text and the image. So I will simply pass main axis alignment dot space between to give a maximum space between these two widgets. Now I can simply pass a padding from the right, which will be 20.0. Now I need to move this text over here because it goes to the center of this row widget. So I will simply do one thing. I can simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, so here it is. Now I want to provide the border radius to this image. So I will simply wrap up with a widget, write clip react border radius dot circular. Maybe we can pass 10. Yeah, so here it is. Now after the hey Alex text, and we are showing the username, I need to simply pass a text again, name, find fresh fruits, what you want. So I will simply move to the landing page, and in place of writing the text widget again, I will copy and will paste it over here. Yeah, not over here. We can wrap up with a column widget so that we can align with the text above. We'll paste it over here. We can remove this text. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply change the line so that, yeah, now we can move this text to the left side. So we can need to pass a cross axis alignment dot start. Now we can simply pass a space. So we need to pass a size box height, maybe 20.0. Yeah, yeah, it is covering some space. So here it is. Now to make it more attractive, I'm thinking to add a wave emoji over here. Basically this emoji we are going to use over here. Now I will simply wrap up with a row widget again, and we can simply pass an image asset. Now in the image asset, I'm going to pass images. Now in the images folder, I need to call wave.png, something like this. Yeah. So we need to again pass a height and width. So we'll pass a height 30, width 30, and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the wave emoji. Now we can simply pass a size box with up to 5.0. Maybe we can do up to 10. Yeah, so here it is. We can decrease the height. Yeah, so now it's look good. Now let's move, and we'll simply make one search bar over here. So for an example, if I am looking for respective grocery or a fruit item, I can simply search a grocery name, or you can say a simply fruit name, and we can simply get that fruit in just a few seconds. So to show that, I need to first write a container. Yeah. Now we can pass a width, media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now if you are following my channel, like if you have followed my 2-3 app series, then you already know the use of media query. But if you are new to this channel, then I'm telling it again that media query is something that makes your app highly responsive. Now if you pass a fixed width over here, then according to the different phone screen sizes, then this container width will may vary, and it will not be a responsive app, and you can simply face an overflow pixel error. So you can find that many of the apps use a media query or spacer to make their app highly responsive. Now I've used this media query and I've told the width that to use a maximum width of the screen, and through this, if there will be a different phone screen sizes, then it will fix the width of the container according to the width of the screen. So I hope that you have get to know why I've used a media query over here. But if you have any questions regarding the Flutter or any widgets that we are going to use on this series, you can directly comment me on the comment box. But if you will directly DM me on my Instagram ID, I can give you a quick reply. Now let's move, and we can simply pass a decoration, box decoration. Now in the box decoration, I need to pass and color, and we can simply pass a customized color code. Now we pass a color which will be 0xFF F5 F5 F5. Yeah. So this is something like gray shade. Now we can pass a child. Now in the child we need to pass a text field, because as I have told you that there will be a search bar, so I need to pass a text field. Now in this text field, as you can see that there is a line. Now I need to remove this line, so I will simply pass a decoration. Now we can pass input decoration border input border dot none, and it will simply remove this line from this text field. Now in this text field, I need to show the hint text, so I will simply pass an hint text over here. So I will write hint text. Yeah, and we'll again use our text, not a text widget, sorry. And we can pass a search grocery. Yeah, so here you can see the hint text. Now we can simply pass a padding to this text field, or you can say a container. So we'll write edge insert dot only from the left 20.0. Now we can also provide the height from the top, so I will pass the height up to 20.0, something like this. Now here you can see the text. Now I want to show the search icon. We can show a search icon over here, so we can pass a suffix icon, I think so. We can write suffix icon, which is icons dot search, search of outline, not of, we need to pass a search outline. So here you can see a search icon. Now you can provide the border radius. So we will do one thing. Here in the box decoration, we'll pass a border radius dot circular up to 10. So here you can see the text field. Now if you want, you can give some more padding from the top. Maybe we can do up to 5, and from the bottom up to 5. So here you can see the search bar, and we can simply write a text over here, and we can simply search a respective grocery that we are looking for. Yeah, so here it is. Now if you want, I think so the height between the text and the text field is okay, but if you want, you can increase the height maybe up to 30, and we can do one thing, height up to, yeah. So here it is. Now after that, I need to show a top selling groceries over here. So I will first write a text name top selling and see all, and through the list view we are going to show the top selling products. So I will do one thing. I will first write a row. Now children. Now in this children, I need to pass a text widget. So I will copy this text widget like this text widget and will paste it over here and will simply change the text to like top selling. So I will simply write top selling. Ah, selling. Yeah, not triple L, double L. Yeah, top selling. Now we can pass a size box up to height 20.0. We can decrease the font size up to 20 and we can show the see all text over here. So I will copy this text widget again, we'll paste it over here and we can write see all. Now we can provide the maximum space. So we'll write main axis alignment dot space between and we can change the text color to 54. Yeah. So here it is. We can write see all. We can decrease the font size. So now we can pass a list view and in the list view we are going to show the top selling groceries. So I will write list view. Now we need to pass a children and a scroll direction which will be axis dot horizontal. Yeah. Now in this children, I'm going to first write a container. Now I'm going to show the orange over here with a charges of that orange and a plus button just right side of this container. Now to do that, let me save some images. So first will be orange and I think so an apple image. So let me paste that image in the images folder. So I have added a orange and apple image in the images folder. As soon as I hot restart the app, here you can see that one widgets overlap over the another. This is because we have used a list view over here and we are getting an error like there is a render box error. So when you find a render box error, just do one thing, just wrap up with a container with your list view widget if you have used or grid view and just pass and hide up to 200 or anything according to your choice. So you can see that by just passing the height 200, now here it's look good. Now we can pass a container in this list view widget. Now in the list view, first I'm going to show the top selling items. So first I'm going to show the orange. So I will simply pass a decoration, box decoration. Now in this box decoration, I need to pass an color. So I will paste some random color code. So basically we are going to use this color. Basically this is a yellow shade. Now on the container I need to first pass an column and inside the column first I will pass a image, then just below the image there will be a name orange and the price of each orange. So I will simply pass a column. So I will write child column. Now children. Now in the children I need to pass a text widget. So I'll copy this text widget and will paste it over here and will simply change the text to orange. Yeah. So here you can see the container, but we need to do lots of thing in this container now. So I will simply pass a size box height so that I can provide the height from the top, which will be 20.0. Yeah. Now I need to pass a padding and also a image. So I simply copy one text and will paste it over here because I need to show the price of each orange. So I will use a dollar sign 2.99. Yeah. And cross axis to move this text to the left side. So I will write cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah. Now W 500 black color will be something light, not that too much dark, and we can do bold. I think so bold will look good. Yeah. So here you can see the price for each. Yeah, if you want, you can also increase the color shade up to 54 and the text size up to 80. Yeah. Now, after this name and the price, I want to show the orange image. So I will get the image that I have saved in the asset folder, I mean images folder, and will simply pass an folder name which is images, and will simply pass orange.png, and we can pass the height up to 50, width 50, and fit boxfit.cover. Yeah, so I think so we need to increase the image size so that I can simply see the orange image clearly. So here you can see the orange image. If you want, you can increase the height width according to your need. Yeah, and we can increase the up to maybe 250. Yeah, so here it is. Now after this, I need to show the add button over here. So to show the add button, I will simply do one thing. I need to use a row widget so that I can move this add button over here in the right side of the container. You can say a bottom right side. Now I need to pass a row. Now I'll pass a children. Now I need to create an container again. So I will simply write an container. Now in this container, I need to show the add icon. So I will show icons dot add. Now we need to pass the same color that I have passed in the container. So I'll copy this color and will paste it over here. We'll try if this color will look good, then we'll use it. Otherwise, we'll use orange color. And we can pass decoration, box decoration, and we need to pass a different color to this container. So I will simply move and will pass a customized color code, which will be color 0xFFFFEAB5. Yeah. So this is the color. I think so I can't see the plus icon clearly. So I can do one thing. We can simply pass a color dot orange, colors dot orange. Yeah, so this is a plus icon. I can simply increase the size up to 30.0. Yeah, and we can move this container to the bottom right by just using main axis alignment dot end. Yeah, why it didn't move? So basically row widget will not work over here because we have used a column widget and we don't have a fixed width. So that's why I can't use a row and can move this container to the end. So I will simply do one thing. I will remove the row from here because we don't need a row widget, and in place of row I will do one thing. I can simply pass an margin. So we'll pass edge insert dot only, and we need to pass the margin from the left position. I will simply pass an margin which will be up to 120.0, something like this. And here we have moved this container to the bottom right position. Now I need to simply increase this container size. So I will do one thing, like I will pass a padding, and the padding will be edge inset dot from the all will pass up to 10. Yeah, and we can increase the container size up to 280. Yeah, so now it's look good. Now we can pass and padding so that we can say this text and the image clearly. So I will simply pass and padding, will pass padding edge inset dot from the top. So I need to pass dot only from the top, which will be 40.0. 40 will be too much. We can pass 10, or from the left position, which will be 20.0, something like this. Yeah, so here it is overflow pixel error. So we can increase like up to 265. Yeah, so here you can see the orange image. Now we need to pass a border radius to this container. So I will simply move and will pass border radius dot circular up to something like this. And we need to also pass the border radius over here. So I will do one thing, like I will pass border radius dot only. From the bottom right, it will be radius dot circular 30. Yeah, and it will be from the top left, which will be radius dot circular up to 20. Yeah, so here it's look good, and we can simply see our add button clearly, and it's also look very unique. And if you want, you can pass some more padding, but it's up to your choice if you want to pass more padding, or if you want to leave as it is. So I'm trying to pass some more padding to make it more attractive. Yeah, so here it is, and here you can see a plus icon, the orange image, the orange, and the price of an orange. Now after this, I will copy one more container and will paste it over here, so that I can show the apple image and the price. So I will simply pass a size box with up to 20.0. Yeah, something like this. So here you can see that as we have provided a margin to this whole container, that's why this container got a margin from the right position. But I want that it should completely show this container over here, then it's move to the next container. Yeah, so now let's pass the padding. So we'll pass padding dot only from left, which will be 20.0. Not from the left, it is from the right, sorry. Yeah, we can do same for the text field. I think so, to pass and margin the right 20.0. Same for C all dot only from the right, you can pass 20.0. Yeah, now we can simply change the text to orange, sorry, apple. So I will simply pass an apple over here. So I will write apple, apple, $1.99 each, and we can change the image, which is apple.png. Here you can see the apple image, and it's look really good, but I need to change this color of the container. So I'm going to use a different customized color code, which will be simply FFE3E5. So this color we are going to use, and we'll pass this same color, not a same color, but a color with a different shade. So we can pass up to like over here. Yeah, FF 1 2 3 4 F. Yeah, and we can pass pink. Yeah, so here now we can see the orange and apple. Now after showing the top selling products, or you can say a groceries, now I want to move and will show a nearby shops. So I will simply press, so I will simply write near you. So I will copy this text widget again and will paste it outside the list view. We need to pass across. So I will simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, and we can simply pass a text like near you. We can pass a size box from the top. We can pass the height up to 20.0, and we can simply pass a like how much shops are near me in a specific radius of 5 kilometer. For an example, then we need to show that there will be a 28 plus shops. So I will write 28 plus shops. Now I can simply increase the font size up to 24, and 28 plus shops are near my radius of 5 kilometer. Now after this I need to show the top shops over here. So I will first show the shop image, the shop name, the opening time, the ratings, and the distance. So I have saved our two images. First is for the grocery shop 1 and grocery shop 2. Now I want to show this image. So first will be a image of an first grocery store. So I will use a row, will pass an image, asset, images. Now in the images I need to pass a first grocery shop image. So I will write grocery 1.png, sorry, it is jpg. So here you can see that by just passing a single mistake in the image folder name, you can simply get an error. So make sure when you are writing the image file name, it should be exact what you have saved in the images folder. Now we need to pass an height and width. So I will simply pass the height up to 50, width 50, and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but it is really small. I need to just increase the height and width. So we'll provide up to 90, and we can pass the size box height up to 10.0. Yeah, now we need to pass a border radius to this image. So we need to wrap up with a clip react widget, and we need to pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot circular up to 10. So here you can see the image. Now after the image I need to show the shop name. So I will simply copy this text widget again, and will use a column widget. Now in this column widget I'll pass children, will paste a text widget, and will simply write a shop name. So I will simply write a shop name which will be food 365 valley. So this is a random shop name. So I will do one thing. I can pass cross axis alignment dot start to move this text here. Now we need to also change the font size up to 20, size box width up to 10.0. Maybe we can do up to 20. Yeah, so here you can see the shop name, shop image. Now I want to show the opening time, so I'll copy this text widget again, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the time up to 09 to 10. Yeah, so here is the shop time. Again, cross axis alignment dot start. Now I want to show the rating and the distance between me and that shop. So I will simply use a row widget again, and we can pass a children. Now in this children I need to first show the icon, which will be icons dot star, and the color will be completely black. So we'll pass colors dot black. Yeah, so here you can see the star icon, and we need to again copy this text widget. We'll paste it over here. We'll change the rating up to 4.9. Yeah, up to 18. Yeah, and we can do like this. We can pass an bar, not a bar, something like this, and we can pass an icon, icons dot location on, location on. Yeah, and the distance. So I'll copy this text widget again, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply pass a distance up to 1.5 km. So here it is. Now if you want, you can decrease the font size, so like 16, and rating also up to 60. Yeah, and we can provide a size box so that I can see this text clearly. So I'll simply copy this size box, not copy, I will write a size box. We'll pass the size box up to height 5.0. Yeah, so here you can see the food value, and we can do same for here, or up to 3. Yeah, so here you can see the first shop name. Now I'll copy this and we'll show our second shop name. So if you are adding a backend to this app, so this will be shown through a list view. And if you are copying the data from the Firestore database, then you need to use a stream builder. So if you have followed my old series, then you already know the use of stream builder. So if you want me to add the complete backend to this grocery app, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely add the backend to this app. Now we'll pass a size box height 20 point. Now here you can see the bottom overflow pixel error. So you can simply do one thing. You can wrap up with a single child scroll view. Yeah, now you can simply scroll this screen and can see the text below. Now we can provide the space from the bottom so that I can see the shops that are in the bottom of the screen. Now we can simply change the image up to grocery 2, and we'll simply change the text like life super shop. Super shop. Yeah, we can pass veg life super shop. Yeah, and here it is, and here you can see the second shop. So we have made a complete front end of our like grocery app. So this is not a complete front end, this is just a home page. So we have made the complete home page for our grocery app, where you can see the name, the search bar, our top selling items, shops that are near you. So now let's move. For an example, if the user will click to this plus button, I will move the user to a detail page from where they can see the detail about this food item, or you can say a grocery item, uh, price. They can select a quantity and they can add to a cart. So let's move to the pages folder again. But before we move forward, I want to introduce you to app crafting. So this is a startup started by me. So if you are looking for the app for your business or resume, we are going to make a budget friendly app for you. You can simply fill this contact form and can send us the requirements to get an awesome app in both Play Store and App Store. You can find the link of the app crafting in the description box. And we'll create a new file which will be detailpage.dart. Now we need to first again import the package by using material.dart stateful widget, which will be a detail page. Detail page. Yeah. Now we need to again pass a scaffold body container child column. Body container child column children. Yeah. Now after this, what I'm going to do that, so for an example, if the user click to this orange fruit, then I need to show the orange image over here. So first I will create a background for the orange image to be shown. So I need to use a stack widget, because there will be a container and we will need to overlap a container over a image. Image will be overlap a container. So don't get confused. I will show you how I'll do that. So I will simply do one thing. I need to pass a stack widget over here. So I will pass a stack. Now I will pass children. Now we'll pass a container. Now in the container I will pass a width, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now after this I need to pass a decoration, which will be a box decoration. Now color, in the color we are going to use this color. So I'll move to the home page again and we'll find where that color is. So here it is, this color we are going to use. We'll paste it over here. Now, after this, I need to pass a child and text, and we'll do like this. I will show you what all code I'm writing the detail page. So we'll call a detail page. So here you can see the container, but I need to increase the height. So we'll pass media query dot of context dot size dot height divided by 3. So here you can see the height of an container, but it is too much. Maybe you can do 4. Now I need to provide the border radius to the container, so which will be from the bottom left and bottom right. So I will simply pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot only from the bottom left, which will be radius dot circular up to 30, and from the bottom right, which will be radius dot circular up to 30. So here it is. Now we can also increase the circular radius up to 40. Now I need to also show the back arrow. For an example, if I move to the detail page and I want to go to the home page, so I need to add a back arrow over here so that I can move to the home page again. So I will do one thing, like I will simply pass an icon, not a text. Will pass icon, which will be icons dot back arrow. Back arrow back new iOS outline. Yeah, so it is in a center because we have passed a container. Now I need to pass an column and cross axis alignment dot start. So here you can see the, you can't see the because it is completely hide behind the screen. So I will do one thing, like we need to pass and padding. So we'll pass padding edge insert dot only from the top. We can pass the padding up to 50.0 from the left, which will be 20.0. So here you can now see the back arrow, and I will simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the gesture detector, and in the on tap method I will pop out this page. So I will simply pass navigator dot pop context. Yeah, so here it is. So now I need to show the orange image, so that's why I've used a stack widget. So I'll simply pass image dot asset images, which will be orange dot png. Yeah, so here you can see the orange image, and you can simply set the height and the width. So I'll simply set the height 200, width 200, fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply center this. So I will wrap up with a center, and we can pass an padding. So we'll pass a padding edge insert dot only from the top, which will be 50.0. Yeah, and we can pass like up to 3 and 3. So here you can see the orange image with a background. So this was a thing that we are going to plan and what we have used. But if you want to give some more styling, you can simply pass a material widget to this image to make it like in more highlighted form. So you can simply do one thing, like you can wrap up with a material widget. I think so, not here, we need to wrap up over here. So we'll pass material, and we can pass an elevation up to 3.0. Yeah, now after this image I need to show the food name. So I will come out from the stack widget and we'll move to the column widget, and we'll copy the text widget. So we'll move to the home widget again, we'll copy this text widget, we'll move to the detail page, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply pass orange medium. We need to also pass cross axis alignment dot start, and We can increase the font size up to 26. We can do one more thing. We can wrap up with a column widget, and we can pass a padding so that we don't need to pass to the so that we don't need to pass a padding to the each widget that will write over here, and it will save a lots of time. So we'll write orange medium, each size will be up to, so we'll pass each, and the size may vary from 500 gram to 700 gram. So this is a each size, and we can change like up to 20, and we can pass cross axis alignment dot start, and the size box, I don't think so we need a size box. We can simply increase this size up to 28. Yeah. Now after this, I need to give some description about this food item. So I will simply copy this text widget again, will paste it over here, and let me paste some of the description because I don't know what to write about an orange. I only know that this orange contain a vitamin C, but I don't know what I need to really write 4 to 5 lines about orange. So let me copy it from the Chrome, yeah, Google Chrome. So this is a short description that I pasted from internet. So here what I found these details. Now after this, I need to also pass an delivery time. Now to show the delivery time, I will do one thing, like I will simply pass an row children container child icon icons dot alarm icons dot alarm. Yeah, and we need to also pass a color, so we'll write decoration box decoration. Now we need to pass an color, so I need to copy this color that we have passed in the search bar, and we'll paste it over here. Yeah. Now we need to pass an padding edge insert dot all up to 10. We can also increase the size up to like 30.0 up to 40.0. Yeah. Now we need to also pass a border radius to this container, so I will write border radius dot circular 10. So here you can see the a clock that I have made to show the delivery time, and will pass a size box height up to 20.0. Yeah. Now after this, I need to show a text named delivery time in the row, so I need to write a column widget. So I need to pass an column widget, will pass a column, will copy this text, and will, I think so, this text, and will paste it over here. We'll change it to delivery time, so we'll write delivery, I think so spelling is right, sorry if it's wrong, delivery time. Now we can pass cross to move the text above, cross axis alignment dot start up to 18. We can pass a size box with 20.0. Yeah. So here you can see the delivery time. But before we move forward, I want to show you that if you haven't subscribed the channel till now, then I have small request from you all, because I'm trying my best to make as unique UI as I can, because here you can see that we are making a third screen on this grocery app, and here I'm trying my best to explain you and make each thing clear why I'm adding over here. So please show your all support by hitting that subscribe button, because I want you all to be a part of this channel, because I'm going to bring some more awesome series on this channel. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be a part of our Flutter family. Now let's move forward, and we need to copy this text again, and we'll paste it over here, and we can simply pass a delivery time up to 25 to 35 minute. Yeah, so we'll pass minute, and the cross axis alignment dot start, and change the black color up to 54 and W 500. Yeah. So here you can see the time. Now after the time, I need to show the price and the quantity. So to show that, I need to again use a row widget, but outside this row. So I will use a row children, and we can use a text widget again. We'll copy this text, we'll paste it over here, and we can use a dollar sign $1.99, and we can simply increase the font size up to 28. We can provide the size box up to height 20.0. Yeah. Now after this, I need to show the container over here where we'll show that the user can increase the quantity of that food item. So to do that, I need to just pass a container. We can pass a width, which will be not a width, sorry, we can pass a child, which will be a row, which will be a children. And here first I need to show the icon, so we'll write icons dot, I think so that was remove. Yeah. So here you can see the minus icon, I think so we need to paste it inside the row, not outside the row. Yeah. And we can use main axis alignment dot space between, yeah, to give a maximum space. Now after this, I need to use a text widget again, and we'll paste it over here to show the quantity of the food item that user has selected. Now we can do like 22 and a icon to add. So we'll pass icons dot add. So here it is, we can pass a size box so that we can give some space 10.0 and size box 10.0 up to 20, maybe 20. Yeah. Now after this, I need to provide a border radius to this container. So we'll write dot decoration box decoration border dot all. Yeah. Now we can equally pass and padding. So before that, we need to also pass and color, which will be black 45. And now we can pass, like, if you want to, I think so it is good, I pass 26 padding edge insert dot only, from the left 10.0, from the right 10.0. Yeah. And we can do same from the top, but I don't want to provide so much padding, so we'll top and from the bottom. Yeah. And the border radius, so we need to also pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot circular up to 10. Yeah. Now after this, a final stage of this screen will be a button to add this product to the cart. So we can use a, not outside a padding, inside a column container with media query dot of context dot size dot width and a child. So we'll pass a child, we'll copy the text widget again, and we'll paste it over here, and we can do like add to cart. Now we can pass a decoration box decoration, we can pass and color, which will be this color. So I'll copy this color and will paste it over here in the box decoration. We can center this text by using center widget. Yeah. So here you can see the button. Now we can also pass a padding edge insert dot only, from the top, which will be 3.0, from the bottom, which will be 3.0. We can increase up to 5 and 5, or let's increase more up to 8. Yeah. Now let's also provide the height from the top. So we'll use a size box height up to 20 will be, I think so, okay. Yeah, and the border radius to this container. So we'll write border radius dot circular up to 20. Maybe we can do up to 10. We can also increase like 12 and 12. Yeah, so here it's look good, and the detail page is done, and here you can see the image, the name of that food item, the description, the weight of this food item that have been shown here, the delivery time, the price, the quantity, and add to cart button. Now let's move to the landing page again, and here it is our landing page, and you can simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on tab you can pass a navigator dot push material page route context, and in the context I need to push the user to the home page, and we'll copy this same navigator function and we'll paste it in our add button that we have added. So we'll wrap up with a gesture detector on tab, and in the on tab we are going to paste the same method, but we are going to now push the user to the detail page. So let's hot restart it again, and let's see what we have developed till now. So when I'll tap to this next button, we'll move to the home page, and here you can see the our home page, and when I'll tap to this add icon, here you can see that we have moved to the detail page. So it is looking very attractive and completely user friendly. And one more main thing, that our app is highly responsive, because most of the situations we have used media query, and it is also working brilliantly. And this, we have made a complete front end for the grocery app, and if you want to get a complete code, you can find a code in the description box. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to bring some more awesome series to this channel, and we may add a backend to this grocery app too. I'm planning to add a backend to this grocery app. So let me know in the comment box if you want me to add a backend to this grocery app. So now let's move with a development of quiz app from the scratch. Though if you are a new viewer who are watching my video for the first time on this channel, then I want to tell you that we have already made a quiz app with a admin panel before on this channel. So that was a complete app with a UI design until the we have added a complete backend and the admin panel. So you can find the link in the comment box. So I will paste the link in the comment box, and you can directly move to that quiz app and can also make a quiz app from the scratch with admin panel and the complete backend. So in our today's video, I'm trying to make a quiz app again with a different design, because I want to make this quiz app like very unique with latest designs and the widgets that I'm going to use now. So in the leaf folder, I will create a new folder name pages, and inside the pages folder, I will create a new file name home.dart, and inside the home.dart will wrote a complete code that we want to show in the quiz app. So I will write stateful widget and a home. So we have wrote a stateful widget name home. Now we need to write a scaffold and a body, container, child, column, and children. Yeah. So here you can see that there is some blue lines under each widget. Now to remove these blue lines, I used to add two lines in analysis options.yaml file inside the rules, and it will almost remove all the blue lines from the widgets. So let me paste that two lines. You can pause a video and can copy that rules code that I'm going to paste over here. Yeah, so here it is, and this is the two lines that I'm going to use. Now after this, let's move to the home.dart, and you can see that almost blue lines disappear from the widgets. Now let's move with a home page, and let me call the home page from the main.dart so that I can show you what all code I am writing over there. So yeah, so here it is our home page. Now I will simply pass a text widget. The text widget is because I will simply write a text like let's play. So I will simply use a text widget and will write a text like let's play style text style. Now in the text style I need to simply pass a color which will be a random color code. So let me find that color code. So give a few seconds. Yeah, so we'll write color and color, so 0xff, and we'll write f3 5e7a. So this is the color code that I'm going to use, and here you can see a let's play text, but let's give some margin. So I will simply pass a margin edge insert dot only from the top, which will be 50.0, from the left 20.0. Yeah, now after this I need to simply increase the font size so that we can see it clearly. So I will pass over here font size, which will be 24.0, and we can simply do font weight dot bold. So we'll write font weight dot bold. So here you can see a let's play text, and now if you want you can pass some more padding from the top. So I will do simply, I think so 50 is okay, because now I'm going to do one thing. Just above this text I need to show a two icon, which will be a heart icon and a like icon, or you can say a profile icon, so that the user can move to the profile page. Now here I will simply use a row widget children, and inside the children I will simply pass an container, and inside the container I will pass child. I will pass icon, which will be icons dot like. So not like, it is favorite border. So I will write favorite. So it is just a border, and we can simply pass color, and we'll pass colors dot blue. Yeah. So we'll simply pass the color to this icon. So here you can see a heart icon. Now I can simply pass a border to this icon. So I will simply pass decoration, box decoration. Now color, not a color, sorry, we can pass like border, which will be border dot all, something like this, and we need to simply pass a padding, which will be edge insert dot all from the 5. Yeah, and we can simply pass a border radius to this border. So I will write border radius dot circular 20. Yeah, so here you can see the border, and we can simply change the color, which will be colors dot black, I think so 38. Yeah, so here it is. Now if you want you can give some more padding according to your wish, and you can pass some more border radius. Yeah, now just below, beside this icon that I have told, we are going to show a profile icon. So we'll copy this container, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the icon to profile. Profile, not profile, but it is person. So here it is. Now we can pass a width between these two icons. So I will write width 20.0. So here it is. Now we can move this two icons to the right side of the screen. So I will simply pass main axis alignment dot end, and it will simply move the icon to the right side of the screen. Now here you can see that one icon gets stuck to the right side of my phone device. So I can simply pass a margin, which will be right 20.0. Yeah, here it is. Now so 10 will be good. Yeah, now I want to move this text to the left side. So you already know that we need to pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, here it is. Now let's increase this font size up to 28, so I can see a big text, a larger text. Let's play, and a size box, we can pass size box up to 5.0 will be good, I think so. Yeah, Now, after this, we need to show the text like be the first just below the let's play. So we'll copy this text again, we'll paste over here and we'll simply write be the first. Now we can simply change the color of this font, which will be black 38, and we don't need in a bold font, so we'll remove this and we'll simply change the font size up to 2060. Be the first, maybe 17, and we can do font weight dot w 500. Yeah, so here it is, be the first. Let's play. Now after this, I need to simply show a container over here. In this container there will be suggest that you are playing level 1, so we'll write level 1 and our level 1 will be travel newbie. So after this, let's do a thing. Container will pass a width which will be media query. Now if you have followed my some series, then you already know the use of media query. So let me explain you again. So media query is something that makes your app highly responsive. So if you pass a fixed width to this container and if you want to check the app on the multiple device, then there would be a chances that you can get a overflow pixel error. But media query is something that makes your highly responsive and settles up the container width according to the phone screen sizes. So here it is. Now after this, we need to pass a decoration, box decoration. Now in this container, I'm going to use a mixture of, I think so, one or two or I think so three colors. So it is a mixture of one or more colors. So when you want to show a mixture of one or more color in the container, you need to use a linear gradient, which is a gradient, and you can pass a linear gradient. Now inside the linear gradient, here you comes option of colors. So here you can pass a multiple color. So our first color will be color, and here we are going to use a random color code 0x, not a random color code, a fixed color code. So here we'll use EF729E. So this is a color code, and our second color code is, so let me see the color code because I don't remind that color code. Yeah, so our second color code is 0xFF. It's 0xFF. Now EC7C86, and a third color code. So I'm using a three colors on this container, and I will show you how to combine these three color and make a mixture of three colors in one container. And our final color code is ED896D. Yeah, so here it is. Now I want to start this color from the top left and end this color at the bottom end. So I will simply pass begin, not over here, begin alignment dot top left, and I want to end the third color to bottom right. So I will write alignment dot bottom right, something like this. Now we can pass a child to this container, and here in this child I need to simply pass a first a column widget. So I will use a column, not a text. We'll use a column widget. We'll pass children. Now here I need to first show a container will suggest that this level is open. So I will simply pass one container. Now in this container I need to pass child icon, which will be icons dot done, icons dot done, and the color will be simply colors dot white. Yeah, so here you can see a mixture of three color. Now let me provide some more design to this container. So it is just like we need to add a lots of thing in this container, which is an image, a text. So let's move. Now I want to move this done, or you can say a tick icon to the left side. So you already know cross axis alignment dot start. So we'll pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, now in the container we can pass decoration, box decoration, and border. which will be border dot all, and here I need to pass a color which will be colors dot white 38, or we can do like 54. Now let's pass some padding, or yeah, padding. So we'll pass padding edge insert dot only from the top, which will be 10.0, from the bottom, which will be 10.0. Yeah. Now we need to also pass from the left, which will be 20.0. Now we can provide some more border radius. So we haven't added a border radius, so let's add a border radius, which will be border radius dot circular 20. So not 20, I think so 10. Maybe a 10 it is okay. We can pass some padding, so we'll pass padding edge insert dot all, which will be 5. Yeah, so here you can see now a tick icon. Now just below this icon there will be text widget name level 1. So we'll copy this text, we'll paste it over here. Yeah, we are getting an error. Wait a second, I need to paste over here. So there is, yeah, so here it is. Now we need to change to level 1, and we can change the text to white 54. Yeah, or you can do else white 60. So it is a white color, different shade that you can use according to your choice. So size 20.0 will be too much, I think so 10. Yeah, and we can do bold, and we can also increase the font size up to 20. I think so level 1 we can't see it clearly, we just need to pass white 70. Yeah, so here it is. But if you want, you can pass some more white color. Yeah, so here it is. Now after this I need to simply pass one more thing, which is a name of this level that I have told you in the starting, which is a travel newbie. So I will simply pass here and will pass travel newbie, and we will change the color, which will be colors dot white, and let's do bold. Yeah, we can increase the name of this level size, increase the text size, and we can, I think so it is okay, or we can increase some more size. Yeah, it is okay. Yeah, it is okay. Now after this I need to simply pass a material widget, so that I can pass the elevation to this container. So to pass the elevation I need to simply wrap up the container with a material widget. So I will simply write material, and we'll pass the elevation up to 5.0, and here we need to pass a border radius to this container. So I will simply move to the decoration box, decoration border radius, and will simply pass the border radius circular up to 20. Yeah, so here you can see the leftover border radius because of a material widget. So we need to pass same border radius to the material widget, and here you can see a level 1. Now we can pass some more padding from the bottom to look it more beautiful or attractive. Now here it is. After this I think so here it is okay. We can do up to 30. Yeah, 30. Pass some more padding. Not over here, sorry. I think so we can pass size box height to 5.0. Yeah, now after this I need to show one image just over here. So here you can see that the container starts from here. So if I will use a row widget, then it will show the image just inside the container, but I want to show the image outside the container, and the scaffold widget that we have passed. So that image will be outside this container. Now when you want to overlap like a image, a container over the image, then you need to use a stack widget. So I will show you the use of stack widget and how this stack widget can help us to add this image over here. So I'm trying something different because I've already made a last video which is a grocery app where I've shown us UI that I have made, but I have didn't use any stack widget over there. So in this project I have thought that I will use a stack widget because I want to tell my users or subscriber about each widget that I'm going to use in the video, because there will be something new you to learn and you can code along with me and can get to know lots of things regarding the Flutter. Now after this I need to move here and we'll pass a stack widget. So we'll wrap up with a column first and we'll simply rename to stack. Yeah. So here it is. Now I need to use a image. So I will simply pass an image by using image.asset widget, but you can see that I have created a images folder. But if you want images that I have used, or you can download some random image from the internet, but if you want the image that I have used, you can find the source code link in the description box and you can get that source code link and can get the images folder from there. But now if you have added the images folder and you want to use these images, you need to simply go to the perspecaml file and do some changes. Otherwise you will get an error that the app couldn't able to read that image. So here you need to do this all changes, and let's move to the home.dart again, and we need to simply pass image.asset, and inside image.asset I will first write my images folder name, and inside images folder name I will simply write a image. So the image that I'm going to use is this one, which is a travel bag. So I will pass travel bag dot png. Yeah. So here you can see that we have passed an image and the container. So it overlaps image over the container, but I want to overlap a container with a image. So I will simply pass the image after a container. So not inside a container, after a container. So here it is. Yeah. So we can decrease a image size up to 20.0, or we 20, wait a second, 20 will be like very small, maybe 90 and the 90. Yeah. Now here I want to move this image over here, so not inside the container. So I need to wrap up a material widget with a container, and we need to pass a margin which will be edge insert dot only from the top, which will be 0. Yeah. So here it is. Now I can simply move this image to the right side. So I will wrap up with a row widget, and we will use main axis alignment dot end. Yeah. So here it is, and you can pass some padding so that you can see this image clearly. So dot only from the right 20.0, maybe 30. Yeah. And if you want, you can increase image size up to 120 and width up to 120. So 120. So here it is, and you can see that by just using a stack widget, here we have added the image just outside the container, and here it is that I have shown you. This is not a magic, this is a use of a stack widget. So let's move and add some more level to this home screen. Now I want to add a second level to this home screen. So we'll copy this stack widget again, and we'll copy this stack widget, we'll paste it over here, something like this. We can pass a size box so that we can give a space between these two container. So we'll pass size box height 20.0. Yeah. Now after this, our will change the color again for this level so that the design will look different. So this is the design that I'm going to use is according to the latest Flutter designs. So this is a advanced design, or you can say UI design, that I'm going to use in this Flutter app. So if you want to go with like level 1 of the UI design, you can follow a grocery app design UI that I made in a last video, not in a last video, I think so, last to last video. And then you can come and can make this quiz app, which will be a level 2 of this UI design. So I'm thinking to bring some more series where I can increase the level of the UI development and can teach you some more awesome UI. Now after this, I need to simply change the color. So I will remove this color code and will use 5174ED. Yeah, so here it is. Now no, there are some more colors. So second color is 2F9 and 5F4, 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 and last color will be 0BB, it's 0, yeah, 0BB 7FC. Yeah, so this is our level 2 container color. Now here we need to simply change the text to level 2, and here I will simply change like a text to continuing. So here will suggest that if the user wants to continue this level again, and we will change the text to icons dot play arrow. Yeah, so here it is, play arrow. And level 2, if the user is continuing this level 2, then we can show that like user can tap to this icon and the level can continue. So we can also change the image of this level 2. So here I'm going to use this air balloon image. So I will here change the our file name to air balloon. Yeah, so here it is. Now if you want, you can also increase the size of an image, and you can do fit box fit dot cover, something like this. Yeah, and you can remove some padding. I think so padding don't required over here, so we'll simply pass 0. Yeah, so here it's look good, and it simply suggest like a level 2 140. So I'm passing the height and width according to the phone screen size, and the image will look good according to the container. So if you have any special preference to pass a different height and width, you can go according to your way. Now let's move with our third level. So we'll copy this size box again, and size box and stack widget, and we'll paste it over here. Now our level 3 will be experienced. So we'll simply pass level 3 and a different color to this container again, and we'll simply change the color to A58ED2. Yeah, so here the color we are going to use. Our second color will be CFA 7DD. So I don't remind this color code because there are lots of color code, and I'm just trying to paste a color code by what I have found. So I will simply write F6B FEA. Yeah, so here it is, and this is our third container color, and we'll simply change the text. So I've already changed to level 3, and this level is lock because the user don't have the lots of point to open this level. So we'll simply show the icons dot lock. Yeah, and level 3, and we'll simply change the level name that I have told you, which is XP reinst. Okay, so I think so spelling is correct. If it is wrong, then sorry. Yeah, it is correct, I think so. Yeah, now after this, here we need to show the image which will be the this image. So destination is the image that we are going to use. So we'll simply change our file name again to destination.png. So it is, we can simply change the height and width, and here we need to pass some padding. I think so 20 will be okay, and here to do like up to 90 or 90. Yep. Yeah, so here it is, and here is our third container of the home page, and this is the UI design that we have made for the home page. So there are two more screens that we need to develop, and I think so our home page looks really good. So let me know in the comment box how you like this home page and how unique you found my idea to make this home page UI. Now, do not forget to hit that like button down below. By hitting that like button, you will show some support to this channel, and it will give a motivation to bring some more awesome UIs for you. Now, let's move to the pages folder, and here I'm going to create a new file which will be continuing. So let me first remind a spelling. Yeah, continuing. Import material dot, and we'll again use a stateful widget which will be continue. I'm sorry, spelling it will be wrong. Yeah, it is correct. So when the user will tap to this play icon, then they can simply move to the continuing dart page and can continue the quiz. So, but before we move forward, I want to introduce you to app crafting. So this is a startup started by me. So if you are looking for the app for your business or resume, we are going to make a budget friendly app for you. You can simply fill this contact form and can send us the requirements to get a awesome app in both Play Store and App Store. You can find the link of the app crafting in the description box. Here, I need to simply pass a scaffold widget, and inside the scaffold widget, I need to pass body, container, now child column and children. Yeah, after this, I need to simply show one cross arrow over here in the continue page, not in the home page. So by pressing to this cross arrow, they can directly move to the home page back again. So I can simply pass, uh, but before that, I am thinking that first we need to pass a color to this whole screen. So box decoration, gradient, and again I'm going to use a mixture of two or more colors. So that's why I'm going to use linear gradient, and we can simply pass colors. Now let me find that color that I'm going to use over here. So our first color code will be color 0x. I think so there will be a bracket, color 0xff, and the color code is G348EF2. Yeah, so this is our first color code. Our second color code is 0xff, and let me find that color. Yeah, so here it is, which is 4183F1, and a third color, which will be color 0xff, and a fourth color that we are going to use is 5177EE. Now you might think that I'm using a blue color again and again, but this is a different shades to just give a unique design to this container. Now you can pass a begin and end that we have passed in the home page. So we'll write begin alignment dot top left. So we'll pass, sorry, alignment dot top left and will end alignment dot top right, sorry bottom right, sorry, yeah, bottom right. Now let's move to the home page of continuing so that I can show you what all code I'm writing there. So we'll simply pass a dart file name which is continuing. Now here we need to pass a cross arrow that I have told you. So we'll use a container again. Now we'll pass a child icon which will be icons dot close. So we'll pass an icons dot close. Yeah, and a color which will be completely like colors dot white. So here you can see that it just provide a color to this much radius because there is a cross icon over here. So we can pass a with media query dot of context dot size dot width. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can bring this cross arrow over here. So we need to first pass a margin. So we'll pass margin. I think so we can't pass margin, we need to pass padding as insert dot only from the top 50.0. Now we can use cross axis alignment dot start and let's pass some padding 10.0 and 20, yeah, and we can pass decoration box decoration. Now we can pass a border which will be border dot all, and in the border we can simply pass a color which will be colors dot black 54, sorry not black, we need to pass white, sorry for that, 60, and we can pass a border radius, and before that border radius we need to pass padding as insert dot all 8 and a border radius which will be border radius dot circular up to 20. So here you can see the close icon. Now we need to wrap up the container with a gesture detector. So and we'll pass navigator dot pop context so that we can directly move to the home page back again. So we'll write navigator dot pop context. Now let's move, and I want to show the image which will be again an air balloon image, but there is a background color in that image. So I will simply pass image dot asset and will pass images, and inside the images I will simply pass air balloon and I will simply write my image file name which is air balloon color dot png. So here the image that I'm going to use for this page. Now after this I need to show a level that the user is playing. So I need to simply copy that text again. So we'll move to the home page. Rather than writing the text widget again and again, we'll copy that text widget and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the level to 2, and you can simply increase the font size up to 24, and here it is. After that we need to copy this text widget again and we'll paste it over here, and we'll write the action which is a continuing, yeah, and we can change the text to bold, and we can do up to, sorry, 30 not 20, yeah, 30. So here it is. Now after this we need to write some text like, do you feel confident? Here you will challenge one of our most difficult travel questions. So here I want to show the text, so I will copy this text widget again and will paste it over here, and let me write that sentence that I've just told you now. So which is, do you feel confident? Here you will challenge one of our most difficult travel questions, yeah. So we can decrease a font size up to 18, yeah, or let's do 17. Yeah, so we can pass up some padding because I don't want to stuck that sentence to the right side of the screen. So I will write only from the right 20.0. So here it is. Now you can decrease a font size if you want. So let keep it 16 and we can pass a size box up to height 30.0. Now after this I need to simply add one button named continue that will be allow the user to continue that game. So here now I want to create one button, so which will be a customized button that I'm going to create, so which will be again with media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now after this I need to simply pass a decoration box decoration. Now the color which will be simply colors.white, and here I need to pass a child and a text widget again. So why to write a text widget again and again? We'll copy this, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the text to continue. So here and we'll write continue, yeah, and let's change the color of this screen again, not screen, text. So I'm going to use this last color that we have added and we'll paste it over here. Yeah, so here you can see a continue text, but I don't want the text in this much size, and I need to simply pass dot center, and we can pass a margin head insert dot only from the right, which will be 20.0. Yeah, or yeah, 20 will be okay. Continue. Yeah, after this now we need to pass a size box height 30.0. Let's do 60. Yeah, and some padding within set, rather than passing adding padding we can pass a height, and we can pass a border radius. So we'll write border radius dot circular, which will be completely 10. Yeah, or yeah, 10 will be good, I think. So we need to pass elevation to this container, so we'll pass a material widget again, elevation 4.0, and we need to wrap up with a container, and we just need to remove a margin from here, and we need to pass it over here, and a border radius same to the material widget. Border, sorry, text, paste it over here, something like this. Yeah, if you want you can pass some more elevation, let's do up to 7, and if you want you can increase height, which is continue. So this is a page that we have created. So this is a second page of our quiz app, which is a continue page. Now let's tap to this cross icon, but before that let's move to the home page, and we'll do one thing where we have shown a play arrow will directly push the user to this continue page. So we'll write gesture detector, and in the on tap method I will simply pass a navigator dot push, and will push the user to a continue page. So we'll write material page root will pass a context, and after the context I need to pass the user to a continuing page. So here it is. Now I can move to the home page, and when I'll tap to this we'll move to the continue page. Now when I'll tap to this we'll move back to the home page. So here it is. Now after that let's come to the third page, which is a question page. So here in the quiz we are going to show a 10 questions on the each level. So how the questions will be shown there, we need to create that page. So in the pages folder I need to create a new file which will be question.rar, and inside question.dart file, I will simply first import the package by using material.dart again, and will pass a stateful widget which will be questions. Question. Yeah. Now we need to pass a scaffold again, a body container child call. Children. Yeah. Now we are going to use the same color that we have passed in the continue page. So I will copy this padding and all, and will copy this and will paste it over here. Yeah, so here it is. Now after this, in the question page, like how we want to show the questions for the each level, first I'm going to show the cross arrow, the timer over here, and the like. So like will be shown in the heart icon that we have shown in the home page. So first let me create a row, and why to write that thing again and again like a cross button. So I will move to the continue page and we'll copy this gesture detector and the code and we'll paste it over here. Yeah, now after this I need to show the timer just in the center, not in the center, in the top center. So we need to write a container, and in this container I need to simply pass a child and the text, and will show the text 01 style, text style, color dot white, font size 20.0, and font weight dot bold. So let me move to the question page so that I can show you what all code I'm writing. So move to the question page. So here you can see it's 01. Now let's increase the font size, maybe of 22, and we can pass decoration, box decoration. We can pass a color which will be colors dot, not color. We need to first pass a border which will be border dot all, and a color which will be colors dot white. Why I'm passing the color to the container? I need to pass a color to the border. So we'll write color and we'll pass colors dot white, and the width which will be 2.0. So here it is. We need to pass some padding, set dot all up to 10. Yeah, and the border radius dot circular which will be up to 20. Maybe we can do 30. Yeah, so it's look good. Or if you want to provide a complete circle, then let's do one thing. Let's don't pass a border radius. We can do one thing. We can pass a box shape which will be like shape, box shape dot circle. So it is a complete circle. Now here it is. After this, as I've told you that there will be a heart icon. So to show that, I need to simply write a row. Now a children, then a icon which will be icons dot favorite, icons dot favorite. Now color which will be simply colors dot white. Now after this we need to show the text where will indicate how much like we have got for this question. So to show that, we need to copy the text widget again. So we'll move to this home.dart, and where we have root level 2, we'll copy this text, we'll move to the question and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply show how much like we have got for this question. So we'll write 3, and we can simply pass a size box with up to 10.0. Now we can pass a border radius to this row. So we can pass wrap up with the container first. We'll pass decoration, box decoration. Now we'll again use a border which will be border dot all. and we need to pass a same color that we have passed in the close icon. So we'll paste it over here. Yeah. Now we need to pass some padding. So we'll write padding edge inset dot from all. Maybe we can do up to 5. And yeah, 5 will be good. And now the border radius dot circular. Yeah, so here it is. Now here you can see that these three widgets are stuck with each other, but we have a row, but we have passed them in a row widget. So let me show you how we can give a maximum space, or you can say equal space between these three widgets. So we can simply pass main axis alignment dot space between. So we have passed in a wrong row. We need to pass over here. So we'll paste it over here. So here it is, and here you can see that our widget got a maximum space between these three widgets. Now we can simply pass some padding. So write 20.0, and we can pass some more padding from the top, which will be 60.0. So now I need to pass one image over here. So I will write image dot asset, and we'll use images folder again, and we'll simply pass my image file name, which is zip.png. So this is the image that I'm going to show over here. So now let's move, and first I'm going to add a text which will indicate the question number. So as I've told you that there will be a 10 questions on each level, so I will simply show like question 5 of 10. So here I need to add a text, so I will move to the home widget again, and we'll copy this text and we'll paste it over here again. So we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply remove this text, and we'll now write simply question 5 of 10. Yeah, so not 0, it is of 10. Yeah, so here it is. Now after this I need to move to the text to the left side of the screen. So you already know that we need to pass a cross-axis alignment in the container. So we'll pass cross-axis alignment dot start. Now we need to pass a size box height, which will be 10.0. Maybe 20 will be good. Yeah. Now after this I need to simply, let's decrease the font size. Yeah. Now after this I need to copy this text, we'll paste it over here, and now we'll simply write a question regarding this level, which is in which city of Germany is the largest port? Question mark. Now we need to simply change the color of this text to colors.white, and we'll do it bold. Yeah, and we'll simply change the font size up to 28. So here it is. Now after this question I need to show the options over here. So first I'm going to create a customized option, which will be a container with media query dot of context dot size dot width, and the decoration box decoration. Now we need to pass a color, which will be colors dot white, and we need to also pass a child, and in the child we need to pass a text widget. So we'll copy this text widget, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the text to Bremen, which is BREMEN. Yeah, and you can't see a text. Now we need to like, so let me copy this color code and we'll paste it over here. Now you can see the text Bremen. Now if you want, you can decrease the font size, maybe 24, and we can simply center the text by using a center widget. Now we can pass a height from the top, so we'll use size box height, maybe 30.0. Yeah, now we can pass some padding so that I can see this option clearly, which will be symmetric from the vertical 10.0. Now we need to pass a border radius to this container. So we'll write border radius, and the border radius will be circular up to 10. Maybe 10 will be okay. Yeah, it is okay. 15. Yeah. Now our second option will be Hamburg. So we'll copy this text, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the Hamburg, and let's do it 20. Now after this, our third option will be, so now let's copy this size box and the container again, and we'll provide the our third text. Now our correct answer is Hamburg for this one. So to indicate the correct answer, I will simply do one thing. Now I will remove this container, will create a chat. Wait a second. Yeah. So not, let's remove this container, just remove this center widget, and we'll simply write a row children. Now inside the row I need to simply first write a text widget, and inside the text widget I will write my correct option, which is Hamburg. And first I need to show the style, which will be style text style. Now the color will be simply colors.white, and after this I need to pass a font size, which will be 20.0, and font weight will be bold. Font weight will be bold. Now the color for this correct option will be changed to like color 0xff, and here I need to pass a color code. So I will pass a color code like DBCF02. Yeah, so this is the color code, and we can simply center this text, but if you want you can increase the font size, which is this one. Now I need to also show the correct icon over here to indicate that this option is correct. So we'll pass icon, and we'll pass icons dot done. Done. So here it is, and we can simply change the color, which will be colors dot white, and here it is. Now if you want you can increase the size up to 30.0 or maybe 40.0. I think so 40 will be look good. Yeah. Now we can center this text and the icon by using, I think so, main axis alignment dot center. Yeah, and we can provide the size box and the width between the text and the icon by using size box width 40.0. Now here you can see that by just providing the width, it will remove this center text from here. So I think so we can't provide here, we need to directly provide the size box over here. So we'll provide the size box width, which will be up to here. I will pass a media query so that we can give some responsive width, and we'll write media query dot of context dot size dot width and dot width, sorry, media query dot of context dot size dot width, and we'll simply pass divide by 2. It will be too much, maybe 3 or 4. 3 will be, I think so, okay. Yeah, now we can simply pass a spacer over here so that we can give a maximum space between this text and the icon. So here it is. Now we can also pass a padding to this correct icon. So we'll pass dot only from the right, which will be 20.0. So here it is, and here you can see the correct option that have been shown over here. So our quiz app UI is done. Now if you want me to add the backend to this complete quiz app, because I've already made a quiz app before on this channel, you can find the link in the description box, where we have made a complete quiz app with an admin panel, adding a complete backend by using Firebase and everything. So I don't want to repeat the quiz app again and again. So that's why I've tried different thing by using a unique design. So if you want, you can follow this design and can follow that quiz app and can add a backend to this app too. So let me know in the comment box if you also want me to add the backend for this app too, and let me know how you like this UI design that we have made over here. So let's move to the home.dart page again, and here it is. So here is our home page, and I think so it looks really good by a unique design that usually work over here. So do not forget to hit that like button down below, because your like is very necessary for us to keep going and bring some more videos to this channel. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.